Welcome to DEMOCREPUBLIX, where we cover the real news that matter to we the people. Virginia wants to close non-government gun ranges and create ammo-free zones. If you thought the law that would effectively ban semi-automatic weapons in Virginia was draconian, just wait. The General Assembly isn't done trampling the Second Amendment yet. They have lots more potential felonies in store for gun owners. HB 567 wants to ensure gun ranges are government owned. In a blow not only to gun owners but also to small business owners, HB 567 will outlaw many indoor gun ranges that are not owned by the state government. What's more, the private ranges allowed would have to cater to law enforcement as their primary clientele. And they're not done yet. The gun ranges will serve as data collection points. Here's the text of the summary. As used in this section, indoor shooting range means any fully enclosed or indoor area or facility designed for the use of rifles, shotguns, pistols, silhouettes, skeet, trap, or black powder, or any other similar sport shooting. So very small indoor gun ranges might be able to continue to operate for now, but the large high-quality ranges that also serve as instruction facilities or have attached gun stores could have too many employees to continue to operate if the new bill becomes law. It's interesting that the state government claims to want to make the state safer, but at the same time, they want to close facilities where gun owners hone their skills, accuracy, education, and safe usage of firearms. The penalties for breaking this law would be civil, with a fine of up to $100,000 on the first infraction and an additional $5,000 per day if the defiance continues. HB 318 would create ammunition-free zones, making about as much sense as the law that caused the original hullabaloo, the one that would ban weapons that could possess extended magazines, even if the owner has no such magazines. HB 318 will send anyone in the possession of ammunition to prison a currently undetermined amount of time. I suppose they're concerned that someone might have ammo in a gun-free zone and throw it really hard, causing a mass casualty incident. This will be law encompasses more than ammunition. It will also include the possession of stun weapons and knives with metal blades. This whole thing is just ridiculous. They're banning everything. Here's the text of the bill again. A. If any person knowingly possess any 1. Stun weapon as defined in this section. 2. Knife except a pocket knife having a folding metal blade less than 3 inches. 3. Weapons including a weapon of like kind designed in subsection of 18.2308 other than a firearm, and 4. Ammunition for a firearm as defined in 18.2308.2 upon A. the property of any public, private, or religious elementary, middle, or high school, including buildings and grounds. B. The portion of any property open to the public and then exclusively used for school-sponsored functions or extracurricular activities while such functions or activities are taking place. Or C. Any school bus owned or operated by any such school. He is guilty of a Class 1 misdemeanor. B. If any person knowingly possess any firearm designed or intended to expel a projectile by action of any explosion of a combustible material while such person is upon any public, private, or religious elementary, middle, or high school, including buildings and grounds. Now, you know it says private or religious, so you can't have these weapons in church now. And you remember a church member, that church that got shot up a few weeks ago, it was a church member that was carrying a firearm that saved hundreds of people in that church. It's this whole thing. It makes absolutely no sense. But the article continues on. It says there are few exemptions that would allow law enforcement officers, former law enforcement officers, and concealed carry permit holders, or those who use knives with metal blades in their trades, to have their unloaded weapons locked securely in their trunk while they are in traffic circles and parking lots. However, a regular person who happens to have an extra cartridge floating around the bottom of her purse could potentially become a felon if tried by some overzealous anti-2A prosecutor. I mean, it's these people that's running Virginia right now has lost their minds. People aren't going to stand for this. People are not going to stand for this. But let me know what you think about this. Do you think it's okay to ban ammo and ban these private facilities where people can go and shoot their guns, these gun ranges, or do you think this thing is absolutely ridiculous like I believe? Leave your comments down below, like, share, and subscribe, and check out DEMOCREPUBLIX.com for the latest in news. Until next time. We live in a really nightmare. We live in a really nightmare.